Hey friends, I'm here to give you a wig wearing tip of the day. A question that I recently saw asked was, how do you get lift in the front and volume in a human hair wig? This wig on my head is a human hair wig by Wigs. It's called Pippa. Pippa is one of their stock items now, and so you can actually get a Pippa for your own if you want to. This one has been shortened a few inches, at least probably 4 or 5 inches at this point, but I digress. So let me tell you how I got lift in Pippa and demonstrate a little bit for you. I will tack on before and after picture at the end so you can see what she looked like before I did this. But let me set this down. Let me show you what I did. First of all, this part was more sort of off center to start, and there was really none of this lift. It was a lot flatter, and there wasn't this volume in this piece. You'll see that in the picture. To do this, and I had already styled Pippa. I'd already put these waves in with my beach waver curling iron, and so I didn't want to re-wash her or restyle her, and I didn't have to, and I used no heat. So I took my spray bottle of water, I took my brush, I'm going to use my fingers as demonstration, but I took my brush, and so I sprayed this whole front and the part with water. It wasn't dripping, but it was nice and wet. And then I combed. I didn't put any of the water through the rest because I didn't want to alter the style. Like I said, I took my brush and I sort of, and a comb, and I sort of messed up this part so that it wasn't so much off center. And then I took this hair and I sort of brushed it up and over, and it cooperated because it was wet. Then after I did that, I hung it upside down. So I'm going to show you with this piece right here exactly what I did. This one's a brand new wig from Wigs that I can't wait to share with you guys. It's going to be another stock piece of hers, but what I did, once I got all that hair, so the lace hasn't been cut on this one, you can ignore that. So once I got all the hair going the way that I wanted it to go, I hung it upside down, and I took my handy dandy laundry clip. I love these for storing wigs, and I hung it upside down just like this, making sure that this hair sort of remained in the direction that I had originally set for it. And then I just let it dry. Now I actually left it hanging upside down for about, I don't know, overnight. It was 10 or 12 hours. And then I took it and I set it right side up like I normally store my human hair wigs, just like that, so that it wasn't upside down any longer, and to stop the lift process. And this is what was the result of that. Now, if you try this, I would recommend that you don't leave it hanging upside down for long, maybe an hour or two, and then see what you think of the lift you've achieved. You can get quite a bit of volume by doing this, and it's not always perfect. It may be too voluminous for what you want, those kinds of things. So just experiment with it. But there are ways that you can get lift in a human hair wig without having to take heat to it. I will caution you though, not all wigs behave the same. The type of hair, the type of cap can impact how this technique would work. This is a lace top. It is not a silk top. So I'll show you what I mean. This is a lace top. If this were a silk top, I would have a little bit more trouble with this. I find it's a little bit harder to get this kind of lift and this kind of volume in a silk top wig without using heat. So if you've got a silk top wig and you try this, your results may vary. But if you're struggling with human hair wigs, you're just not sure how to get some volume and some lift in them, I encourage you to try hanging them upside down. Water can help sort of get the fibers more malleable, shift them around, and then the gravity of hanging them upside down can give you volume. You'll see what I mean. The pictures are very different. Here they come.